I am a romance writer. I write of love and dreams.
Hi, and welcome to Romance from the Red Couch. The old red couch seemed like a really good place to talk about romance and all things passionate, and that's what I'm about. I'm Toni Kenyon, and I'm a romance writer, and I write the Private Love series, and I thought it would be really cool to sit down on the old couch, maybe with a cup of tea some days, or maybe with a guest other days, and talk about all things that we're passionate about. If there's anything that you would like to talk about when we're running this series, then just drop me a line. The notes will be down below here somewhere, or you can email me at toni@tonikenyon.com. That's Toni with an I, or just simply go to the website www.tonikenyon.com and contact me via the contact page. And if you like the idea of the Private Love series, which is the Rockstar romance series that I write, then you might want to sign up for the newsletter, and I can let you know what's happening with the Rockstar romance books. Rock stars and music are things that I'm passionate about. I'm pretty passionate about gardening as well, so I'm still trying to work out how I can get Mags and Julian gardening, so you might have to tune into the old Private Love series to see how I manage that. It may not happen in this series, but it might happen in the future. I'm busy out on tour with Mags and Jules at the moment, so I'm visiting a few romance sites. So if you want to pop by and say hi, just check out my blog off the website again and see where we're at. Stopping in at some really interesting places, and of course with the time difference between here and all of the places that I'm visiting, it's a really late night some of these nights, but hey, you know, musicians, we're into dark and night and things like that, so it's all pretty cool. Now, the reviewing world, or the world in general, maybe it's only the part of the world that I reside in, seems to be agog and fascinated with E.L. James and the Grey series. Now, if you know anything about me at all, you'll know that I'm a late adopter, and I've been avoiding getting caught up in the 50 Shades of Grey sort of fanaticism for quite a while. The problem with that and being a romance writer is that as soon as anybody finds out what I'm writing, the first thing they want to talk about is that book. So I did decide late at the end of last year that I did actually have to have something sensible to be able to say about 50 Shades of Grey. So I started reading the series, and much to my own sort of shock and horror, I discovered that I was falling, like so many other people, in love with Christian Grey, and I have no idea why, other than something in that series that, I don't know, got my imagination going. And it wasn't the whips and the blade tying up and all of that sort of stuff. It was where he came from, who he was, what he was about, that fascinated me more than anything. I'm not much into the sort of Anastasia Steele type girl who has to be a virgin and all those sorts of things. You know, that doesn't spin my wheels, and you won't find that sort of thing in anything that I write. But what I did find fascinating was where Christian had come from, and how compelling she made that story. You know, I write, I'm an entertainer, you know, I write in the romance genre, so I'm never ever going to be, well, my writing is never ever going to be seen as any kind of literary masterpiece, and I'm okay with that. You know, what I know I am is that I'm an entertainer and a storyteller, and that's what I love doing. And I love entertaining with music and with story, and what I've found in my own Private Love series is a way of combining those two loves, without the gardening, but hey, you never know, that might come in the future, and giving that to readers who seem to be really enjoying that. You know, for me, that's just such an amazing thing. I'm under no illusion that I am in the entertainment camp as a romance writer, and as long as you, dear reader, want to come along and be entertained by me and Mags and Jules, I'm happy to keep writing the story for you. So thanks so much for coming along on the journey, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.